Welcome back to the English Podcast, your favorite place for easy English listening and real daily conversations. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Hi, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today. Today, we are talking about something that makes many people feel very nervous.
Oh yes, very nervous. My stomach hurts just thinking about it. We are talking about performance reviews at work.
Yes, that yearly meeting with your boss where they look at your work. But don't worry, today we will show you how to turn this scary review into a big chance to get a promotion.
Exactly. You don't need to be afraid. You just need a good plan. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit down with us, and let's learn some great English words for work.
So, David, let me ask you, when you hear the words performance review, what is the first thing you think about?
Honestly, I think about sitting in a small room, my hands sweating, and my boss saying, "David, you made a mistake 5 months ago."
Right. Many people think a performance review is like going to the principal's office at school. They think it is only about mistakes, but it is not.
It's not? Tell me more, Anna. Help my sweating hands.
Well, a good review is actually a conversation about your future. It is about your progression. That is our first target word today. Progression.
Progression. That sounds like the word progress, right?
Yes, exactly. Progression means moving forward or growing. In a job, progression means getting better at your work, getting more responsibilities, or moving to a higher position, like a promotion.
Ah, I see. So instead of thinking, "Oh no, my boss is going to shout at me," I should think, "This is a meeting about my progression, my growth."
Yes, change your mindset. But to show your progression, you cannot just say, "Hey boss, I'm great, give me more money." You need something clear. You need to show your metrics.
Metrics. That's a big word, Anna. What does metrics mean in simple English?
Don't worry, it's simple. Metrics are just numbers or facts that measure your work. For example, if you work in sales, your metric is how many things you sold. If you work in customer service, your metric is how many customers you helped.
Oh, like points in a video game.
Yes, exactly like points. Bosses love numbers. They love metrics. It's easy for a boss to understand a number.
That makes sense. So before the meeting, I should collect my numbers. Like, "Look, boss, this year I finished 20 projects."
Yes, that is perfect because those numbers show your impact. That's our next word, impact.
Impact. I know that word when a car hits something, like a crash, but what does it mean at work?
At work, impact means the good result you bring to the company. It means how you change things for the better. When you show your metrics, you show your impact.
Ah, so my project isn't just a project. The impact is that the project helped the company save time or make more money.
Yes, David, you are a natural at this.
Thanks, Anna. But wait, what if I feel too nervous to talk about how great I am? I always feel shy to praise myself.
I understand completely. Many people feel bad talking about their own success, but in a performance review, you usually have to write a self-appraisal.
Self-appraisal? Wow, that sounds like a super difficult word.
Let's break it down. Self means you, and appraisal means looking at the value of something. So a self-appraisal is just a form where you write about your own work. You write what you did well and what you want to improve.
Oh, so it's like giving myself a grade?
Yes, but be nice to yourself. A self-appraisal is your chance to tell your story before the boss talks. It's your space to highlight your impact and your metrics.
But Anna, what if I did make some mistakes this year? Do I put them in my self-appraisal?
Yes, but with a twist. Don't just say, "I failed." Say, "I had a challenge, I learned this from it, and now I want to grow." This shows you care about your progression.
Wow, that changes everything. It changes the review from a scary test into a professional conversation.
Exactly. And the final step to turn this review into a promotion is to ask your boss for a roadmap.
A roadmap? Like a map I use when I travel in my car to a new city?
Yes, a map for your career. A roadmap is a clear plan that shows the steps you need to take to get to the next level.
Oh, so at the end of the meeting, I can ask my boss, what is the roadmap for me to become a manager next year?
Yes, when you ask for a roadmap, you are telling your boss, I want to stay here, I want to grow here, and I want a future with this company. Bosses love that. It shows confidence.
Speaking of confidence, sometimes even if I have the words, my body feels scared. My shoulders go down, my voice goes quiet.
That is very normal, David. But remember, you can trick your brain. Change small habits. Stand straight, sit tall in your chair, and speak clearly. Even if you feel nervous inside, acting confident helps you become confident.
Stand straight, use my metrics, look at my roadmap. I feel stronger already.
Good. We have talked about a lot of great concepts today. Let's think about how this works in real life. I remember my very first performance with you at an old office job, David. I did everything wrong.
Really? You? But you're always so organized, Anna. What happened?
Well, I didn't know any of these target words back then. I didn't prepare a self-appraisal at all. I just walked into the room and sat down. My boss asked me, "So, Anna, how do you think this year went?" And do you know what I said?
It went well?
I said, "It was okay, I think. I did my job." That was it. I didn't mention my metrics. I didn't talk about my impact. I was so quiet because I thought being humble was the right thing to do.
Oh no. And what did your boss do?
He just nodded, wrote something down, and said, "Okay, keep doing that." No promotion, no raise, nothing changed for a whole year. I felt so stuck.
Wow, that sounds really frustrating. You worked hard all year, but because you didn't speak up, it didn't look like you wanted progression.
Exactly. That is why we are making this episode today. I don't want our listeners to make the same mistake. You have to be your own cheerleader sometimes, but in a professional way.
Right, so it's not about bragging or saying I'm the best person in the world. It's just about presenting the facts clearly.
Yes, facts don't lie. If you show the facts, you don't have to feel awkward.
That makes a lot of sense. You know, I actually had the opposite experience a few years later. I prepared so much data before my review. I wrote down every single email I sent, every phone call I made.
Every single phone call, David? That sounds like a very long list.
Yeah, it was too long. My boss looked at my papers and looked very tired. He said, "David, this is too much information. I made the mistake of giving too many small details instead of focusing on the big picture."
Ah, I see. So you had the metrics, but you didn't explain the impact.
Yes, I just gave him a mountain of numbers. I didn't say why those numbers mattered to the business. I should have said, these phone calls helped us get 5 new clients. That would show the impact clearly.
That is a great lesson. So the secret is to find a balance. Don't say too little like I did, and don't give a mountain of tiny details like you did. Focus on the numbers that actually show your growth and how you helped the team.
Yes, exactly. And then once you show that impact, you open the door to talk about the roadmap for the future.
Yes, let's talk more about that roadmap. How do you actually bring that up in the meeting without sounding pushy? Because some people worry that asking for a promotion makes them look greedy.
That is a very common fear. I think the key is the way you ask. Instead of saying, "Give me a promotion now," you can say something like, "I really love working here, and I want to take on more responsibility. What steps do I need to take to reach the next level?"
Oh, I love that phrasing. It sounds very helpful and positive. It shows you want to earn it.
Exactly. It shows you want to work for it. And when a boss sees that you want to earn it, they want to help you. They want to give you that roadmap.
That is so true. You know, David, there's another thing we should talk about. What happens if the boss says no? What if you show your metrics, you talk about your impact, and the boss says, "I'm sorry, but we cannot give you a promotion this year"?
Oh, that is a very sad moment. I think my heart would sink. It is very hard to hear the word no after you work hard for 12 months.
It is hard. It hurts. But a no today does not mean a no forever. This is where your small habits and confidence are very important. Instead of getting angry or crying, you can stay calm and professional.
Right. You stand straight, take a deep breath, and ask a follow-up question. Like, I understand. Can you tell me what skills I need to improve so I can be ready next time?
Yes, that is the perfect response. It shows your boss that you are mature. It shows you still care about your progression even when things are difficult.
Wow, so even a bad review can become a good thing if you handle it well. It shows the boss who you really are when times are tough.
Exactly. My grandmother always told me, Anna, it is easy to smile when everything is good, but a true professional shows their strength when things go wrong.
Your grandmother was a very wise woman, Anna.
She really was. She didn't work in a big office, but she understood people very well. And a performance review is just that, a conversation between two people.
You know, thinking about it like a simple conversation makes it feel much lighter. It takes away the fear. It's just me and my boss talking about how to make the company better and how to make my career better.
Yes. And remember, listeners, you have control over your own career. The boss does not own your future. You do.
That is so powerful, Anna. Well, we have shared a lot of tips today, and we've learned some amazing target words for work. Let's do a very quick review of our words so our English learners can remember them perfectly.
Yes, let's do our word summary. Our first word was progression, which means moving forward or growing in your career.
Then we had metrics. Those are the numbers or facts that measure your work, like points in a game.
Next was impact. This is the good result you bring to your company, the way you change things for the better.
Then we talked about self-appraisal. That's the form where you look at your own value and write about your own work before the meeting.
And finally, we had roadmap, a clear plan that shows the steps you need to take to get to the next level or get that promotion.
What an amazing list of words. If you use these words in your next meeting, your boss will be very impressed with your English and your professional mindset.
Yes, don't forget to practice them. You can write a sentence with one of these words in the comments below. We love reading your comments and helping you learn.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the English Podcast. You did a great job today investing time in your English learning.
Yes, we are very proud of you. Stay confident, stand straight, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Take care.